I forgot what I have to say. Welcome to The Golden Difference. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Danny. It is episode 8. Girl, you have a extra special shout out today.
I do.
I love it. I love it.
And I don't want to cry, but I may. So just bear with me. So my special shout out are to some dear friends of mine, Paul and Amy Sinceri. And I met them October of 2018, a little over a year. Mm-hmm. And the reason I wanted to do the shout out to them, this will be one whole year that I'm migraine free. That
is amazing. She's had migraines since she was 13 years old. And ever since I've met her, I mean, honestly, like, this is almost a daily occurrence. It's crazy. So this is a life changer.
He built my house so that I could be in the dark because I suffered these migraines. And
that or she's a vampire.
I think I like the vampire idea better. But Paul, I met him at my grand opening, and he asked me what I suffered. And so when I told him I suffered migraines, he came up to me and he handed me a vial of, I guess a special blend for migraines. And he's like, put it on your body, put it on your face, put it on your neck, but put it on. And so, you know, after trying pills after pills after pills and doctor after doctor after doctor, I said, why not? I do believe in plant and
natural, like trying to live a better life.
And it did take a while before it kicked in, but guys, one whole year migraine free. And then Paul brought me an anniversary vial.
That's awesome.
So the shout out is to you guys. Thank you, Paul and Amy, my lifesavers.
100%.
So are we ready?
Episode 8. I don't get to do a fun James Bond this time. A little sad. And it is part 3 of 3 of this amazing journey. Right. So I'm excited to get into this one and wrap up this series and start something new next week.
Ready. So we're talking about emotional vibrations, right? So we've gone over a few 2 sessions, last session. So this one, we're going to go over being hopeful and being content. And so we're going to give you some affirmations. Again, affirmations are sayings or sentences that we say
kind of like
daily.
Little mantras, you know,
right.
That you're kind of you're repeating. I use them, you know, during my meditation.
Right.
You do use them throughout the day.
I do meditation. Yeah. You put them on your mirror?
No, and I do. I do both.
I know. Okay, so we're going to start out with the hopeful and the content, being content. So you're going to put, I love life, or I love you.
That's a nice one. I want to hear that more. The past has no power over me anymore. That one for me is a big one. That was something that I made a big change whenever the start of this new year was that everything that's happened in the past, everything good, bad, whatever it is kind of, you know, wiping the slate clean and starting over. And for me, you know, this one is like a very, very powerful one.
Yeah. My favorite one is every day and in every way, I get better and better.
I like that one. I follow my heart and my dreams no matter what. And that is what we all should be trying to practice a little bit more of.
I am deeply fulfilled with who I am.
I like that one.
Right.
That's a good one.
I think we should have started with the hopeful instead of going to... Okay, so the next one is... Okay. So the next one is blame. If we're feeling the blame game or discouraged or worried or doubtful.
Disappointed.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of times where you're feeling like disappointment that, you know, things just aren't going your way and you're just getting frustrated. You just can't really figure out how to snap out of that. These are some ones that will kind of help you get back on the right track and, you know, kind of get moving forward again and find your happiness. So I let go easily, all is well.
My favorite one is I take 100% responsibility for my life.
That's a very good one, honestly. I draw from my inner strength and light.
I trust myself and make the right choices.
That's one of my favorite ones right there. I truly believe, you have to believe in yourself. You have to trust, what you're thinking, what you want to do. You're kind of your own barometer. You're kind of what how you want to move forward. And
well, that's for why I take 100% responsibility for my life. I can't blame anybody if I'm sad. I can't blame anybody if I'm hurt.
It's all self-inflicted.
Right.
I trust my inner wisdom and intuition, and that is ultimately my favorite one of these.
I press on because I believe in my path.
I like that one.
Me too.
These are all very good. So one of the things, kind of that we've talked about a little bit, but some of the things is there's all these action steps. There's things that we can do. There's things that we can, kind of push ourselves to be a little bit better. And the action steps are, there's different ones. There's self-care. There's giving back. There's entertainment. And for me is I love writing down what I love. I just think it puts you in such a positive mindset. It puts you in the right frame of mind. You sit there, you write down, I love you. I love, and the other thing that I've been trying to do is make it a little bit more, no negative talk to myself. I am who I am. I have to love myself for who I am. And that's something, writing down who you love. Make sure you put down that you love yourself.
Yeah. So my self-care, I've got to make peace with the present, right?
That's a good one.
I think we all have to make peace with what's happening right now.
And actually live in the present. So many people are living in the past. This happened to me, that happened to me, this horribleness, whatever it is. And even if it's all positive.
It's called the past for a reason. It's the
behind
past.
you, And also if you're just thinking strictly about the future too, enjoy today, love today, just live your best life,
I think that when I focus on the future, which I don't think it's bad to have your 5-year, 10-year, 1-year plan, but if I focus on stuff in the future, I get anxieties. So I think that's why we do have to focus on what's happening now, love what's happening now, pay attention to the people that are in our lives right now.
Yeah. You can only help the people that, are there for you or are with you, or, those are the ones that you can help. Another thing that I like to do, and this is something I'd like to do like kind of early in the day, is accomplish like a few little tasks. Everyone talks about eating the frog first, so to speak, do the worst task first. For me, I kind of have to like get myself going. And for me, I like checking the box, go to the gym, eat your breakfast, do something like little something to kind of set the day, the tone of now let's do this, now let's do this, now let's do this.
And I like to eat the frog first because I feel that if I accomplish the hardest thing that I have set, then the rest is going to be a piece of cake.
Yeah. And that, one of the great things about all this is, we spend a lot of time together, we do a lot of different things together, but we both have very different approaches to a lot of different things. And I think that's the one thing that we have to be okay with. A lot of times we're rough on ourselves and we're hard on ourselves that, oh my gosh, we're not, you're not doing it right, or you have this, like, it has to be this way. A lot of that's ego. I think a lot of times you want to sit there and really kind of work on, making sure that, if you're getting it done the way that you like to get it done, that's the right way then. That's the right way for you.
Yep, I agree. So I'm going to make peace with the present.
That's very good.
So another thing that we think helps, and I know it'll help, is giving back. So
I love giving back.
We we'll give you a few ideas of what we do, but I mean, another thing that I have to tell you guys that I'm loving all your comments and your private messages. I got a call that made me feel super special, that they're enjoying these series, and if there's something that you want to talk about, then shout it out. Let us know. But
going back to the giving.
So one of the things that I like to do on giving back is I told one of my buddies today, is I say I love you, and I say I love you to the people that I love. And you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of times guys are like, I don't know if you know what I mean? I don't care. You're one of my buddies. I love you. I tell her all the time. That's how I am. I just, I'm a lover.
He is.
Yeah.
And to me, I love to hug.
Yeah.
So you guys need to practice. And not this little hug, You want a hug, a bear hug, right? Let me show you, a bear hug.
Like this?
A bear hug, guys. You go visit your family and, you just kind of casually walk in. Don't go over there and hug them tight like,
I'm gonna put my paws on you.
I don't want to let you go.
I'm gonna put my paws on you.
I'm going to practice that more.
Yes,
that's
a good one.
I hug everybody.
I'm available.
I hug everybody.
Hug me. A big one is practicing self-love. So many times, again, like I was saying earlier, is we're hard on ourselves. We're the worst on, it's always, I don't look good. I don't like this. I don't, blah, 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 blah. And really at the end of the day, we should love ourselves. We should sit there and say, you know what? I love, me. I love me because I have a beautiful beard. I have fantastic hat wear. But honestly, it really is. If you kind of prime yourself with loving yourself, then it's easier to love others.
Yeah. Okay, so another thing that I want you guys to practice besides hugging people is let's give out 5 compliments to somebody. Whether it's text, whether it's a phone call, whether it's somebody you're walking down the street and you see. I practiced it a little bit in Vegas. I was walking by people, and if I really liked their outfit, I told them I love their outfit, and it felt good. And then I got positive feedback. So get out there and give out your 5 compliments.
And honestly, you'll see, so many people are so used to hearing so much negativity. Sometimes it'll freak them out. They'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you. It makes them feel good. And that, I think, you're making other people feel good. It makes you feel better. It's a replenishing fountain in a way. In the giving back, one of the things that I have always loved and always wanted to be a part of is doing charity work. That is just something to me, whether when I was building homes, whether I was in banking, it didn't matter. And even now, I love, giving, helping others. There's so many people that could use just a helping hand or just some positiveness in their life.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to practice this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily giving back, but I need to talk positive to myself.
Yeah.
About myself.
Yes.
I struggle. And I think maybe it's a woman thing, but I think we're our own worst critic. I can't say to myself, or I can't go to the mirror, which he can, and he could say, gosh, I'm hot. And I can't do that. And I can't do that. But I need to start talking positive.
Tell everyone, I'm beautiful.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, you can. Positive. Say it, girl.
Okay, guys, I'll start talking to myself.
I'm
positively.
beautiful.
He's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. But yes, I am going to start talking positive to myself.
That's good. I like that one. So on the entertainment, and I think this is a big thing that a lot of people, we don't really do. You reward yourself, be happy for yourself, kind of feel good about yourself. And so my absolute favorite thing is playing with pets. So I am a huge animal person. I'm a huge, I love dogs. I love actually every animal. I'm a huge animal person. And, playing with animals is one of my favorite things.
I have to tell you that for 42 years, I'm not 42, I'm 52, but for 42 years, I never had a pet. And I would just push them away. Not that I was mean or anything, but I would push them away. And this guy brings
All the pets.
every pet that he can. So we have 4 rescues, and guys, they're my heartbeat. I would die without them.
Yeah.
So they do bring joy to you.
They're the best. I mean, honestly,
How is that making me
you know,
cry? I should be happy.
it's true. Like, you know, an animal, it's unconditional love. You know, and that's one of the things. You know, they say, you know, children. Yeah, I'm sure, but the most is animals. Animals love you. You get home and your dog is so happy,
They're
so
jumping
excited
up
to
and
see you.
down
Like,
to see you.
oh my God, where have you been? You can walk outside and walk back inside, and they're still that happy to see you. They're like, oh my God, you're the greatest
He
ever.
would hope that I would be jumping up and down at the door for him like that.
That's
But
why I love doggies.
so this is my favorite part of the series because we do need to enjoy life. You know, in a split second,
No.
you know,
It's-
we're gonna age, we're
yeah.
gonna get older, and so you gotta enjoy now. So I want to spend as much time with my positive friends.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a monster thing. You know, you're some of the 5 people you hang out with. I think that is true, like in business and everything, but it's also true in life in general. You hang out with positive people. You hang out with, you know, people that are always, you know, uplifting and trying to make you feel better and, you know, doing great things. There's nothing better than that. I mean, having positive people around you and positive friends around you, it's a life changer. And that's, to me, I'm with you 100%.
So yay.
Yay. One of my other favorites here is go out for an amazing meal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't get this
I
beautiful
should
body.
know that you would have chosen that.
You don't get this amazing body without, you know, liking to eat. And so that's one of the things that, you know, I love. I mean, we just went to Vegas. There were so many amazing, you know, meals and, you know, but the things that made it amazing too is we were with some amazing people, and that that makes it better as well.
Okay, so I like to dance. I don't necessarily sing because I don't think I have a great voice, but I'm gonna start to sing out loud. I'm gonna sing out loud. I know I'm driving and I'm dancing away. People are looking at me like, what the heck's wrong with this girl?
Crazy.
But now I'm not just gonna dance, I'm gonna sing out loud.
I like it. I'm gonna ride my bicycle. No. Okay, the greatest one. Whenever I was looking at all the different entertainment items, I found the greatest one.
Okay, what is it?
Have great sex.
Oh my gosh, I should have known.
Woo! I was like, all right, that is the best one ever.
I'm not saying anything. My mom watches this.
Hi, Mom.
Your mom watches this.
My mom does Deviant.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this more often. I want to go out and have a facial or a manicure. I need a manicure.
Yeah.
Need a manicure, guys?
The manicure situation is real.
Oh my god, I wasn't gonna show you guys, but I think I need a manicure. So guys, okay, so bottom line is that we want you guys to enjoy life. This is a journey to a better life.
Yeah.
We're not going to achieve it in one
No.
episode.
And it's not something that you achieve in one round, you know? I mean, it's something that every day, if you can just do something positive, something for yourself, something to make yourself feel a little bit better, something to make someone else feel a little bit better.
And share what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you go out there and you decide that you're going to have a hug a people day or hug people day, send me a post, send me a message. I want to know that what we're doing here is working or helping, or if you need to talk, we're here.
Yeah.
I know that I had a few people ask me about the book again, and so I'm just going to kind of hold it up one more time. It's the Law of Attraction. It's the planner. So it's pretty nifty, and then you're going to see my manicure, but or my lack of manicure. But again, it's the Law of Attraction planner. And I got it on Amazon. I think it was like $9, but it's actually probably the best $9 that I've
It's the 30-day planner that basically is setting you up for success for the rest of the year. So it's 30 days that becomes 60 days, that becomes 90 days, that becomes 10 years, that becomes a lifetime. And you know, these little steps, the different things that we talked about, the different emotional vibrations that you're going through, you know, all of those different feelings that we have every day. And every day you have a mixture of these feelings. And all of these have just, for myself, as we've been working on this since the beginning of the year, I honestly, I feel better. You know, I've let a lot more stuff just slide off that normally I would get upset about. And I just, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not, you know, just move forward, be positive, you know, think about, you know, what's next, live for today. And for me, this book is awesome. You know, just positive intentions and just
you're
happiness.
awesome.
And you guys are awesome.
And you're awesome.
Super.
Thank you for listening in. If you guys suffer migraines like I did, please ask me about it. I'd love to share, and I pray that it would help you guys like it did me. It's Young Living Essential Oils. Again, thank you to Paul and Amy for stepping into our lives, and for you guys stepping into our lives by listening to us on a weekly basis. And we'll be here next Tuesday.
If you don't want to hug somebody, smile at them. You know, give them something happiness. Like this.
And thumbs up. Thanks,
Love
guys.
you guys.
Good
See you next
night.
week.